Greetings, Sagittarius, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. Welcome to your tarot video scope for August 2020 by LightWorker. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please understand that these are general readings. Do check out the video for your rising sign and moon sign because it will provide you with additional information. And if you'd like to book your private session with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com and visit my website www.amalightworker.com. And of course, my contact information is listed down here below in the show more description box. Sagittarius, the first feeling that I'm getting for you, the general feeling, has to deal with one of your highest spiritual guides showing up to lead the way for you, soul searching, a person who's going to show up to give you some practical help. Could be about a legal circumstance or simply to get things done. Feeling reborn, changes in your environment, where you live, where you work, or even with yourself, feeling different in some ways. News about travel or news from far. That was the general feeling. Now I'm going to break this down. The first card that showed up for you is the Hermit. So this is the card right here, the Hermit. To me, it means soul searching, seek, find, complete, perfect, problem solving. This is one of your highest spiritual guides leading the way for you. It could also be you showing up to lead the way for others. Now, this particular card has a connection with the zodiac sign Virgo. And the archetype associated with it is agonism, and the angel associated with it is the Angel of Discernment. And this is the angel that will be working with you very closely. For those of you who felt a little bit stuck, a little bit lost, a little bit like you couldn't find your meaning, your purpose, you are going to feel more attuned with your meaning and your purpose. If you were a little bit confused about in which direction to go, you are going to have a very good gut instinct, but you are also going to have a lot of energetic support to support and sustain this new direction after, of course, you figure out what's the next step or what's the next direction will be for you. For those of you who have been going through a period of drought, mentally, emotionally, sexually, financially, now they're telling me that that cycle of energy where you felt lack of something in your life, it's now coming to an ending. By the end of August, this beginning of September, something will come together for you. Some sort of a wish fulfillment is going to come together for you, but it will also feel very karmic. The Hermit wants you to know that timing issues are going to be at the most importance right now. You may be getting a letter that is time sensitive. You may be dealing with time sensitive issues. This is the time for you to start acting immediately and accordingly. And if that's the case, you are going to have a lot of energetic support. Again, feeling more in tune with your intuition, that's a good support. Okay, your spirit guides supporting you, your angels. But you may want to work with a prayer or a meditation, particularly with the Angel of Discernment. And please know that this angel is working behind the scenes, especially to help you with this period of your life. The next card is the Queen of Swords. And you got a lot of people's card here. Look, you have 3 in a row, people's cards. So it's kind of difficult sometimes to deal with so many people's cards, but let's figure this out. The Queen of Swords, if it does represent a person, usually it represents the zodiac sign Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. It represents authority, public life, power, could be a lawyer, a therapist, a coach, someone who works for a law enforcement agency, someone who is firm, creative, offers help from his or her experience and practical help. So, because this is a general reading, I'm going to say that this is the Queen of Swords could be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. For some of you, you could be getting some sort of a wake-up call from this Queen of Swords. She may be trying to push you into doing something, maybe because you're going to have to deal with a deadline of some sort, or with a issue, a circumstance that is time sensitive. This could be a co-worker, a boss trying to remind you of the deadline, trying to push you a little bit. This could be a lawyer. Maybe you have to work with a lawyer, okay, to address some of these issues. Could be about foreign travel, immigration, law-related circumstances. Could be about getting a job done by a certain date. Could be about filling a few forms or applications, processing something, and he has a deadline. This Queen of Swords could be somebody who may show up to also negotiate on your behalf, to represent you, maybe in a court of law. This could be somebody who could be also talking back and forth with a judge, because for some of you, maybe there's a possibility of a circumstance that needs to be presented in a court of law or in front of a judge, but you may also have a way not to let it go that far. And this is where this Queen of Swords comes in for some of you. The next card is the Queen of Cups. If it represents a person, usually it represents a person of the zodiac sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. It represents a person who appears to be mystical, intuitive. He or she has a quiet side, creative, spiritual. They appear to be quiet in their isolation, but they may also be manipulative. Now, this card may also represent you, Sagittarius, if you happen to have your moon or your rising sign in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You need to take some time to yourself, either to get in touch with your emotions. Some of you have important decisions to make, could be about a relationship as well. For other ones, you could be isolating a little bit because you need time to heal emotionally. You may be needing time to heal physically. You may be thinking, or maybe you need to take some time, okay, to think, to meditate, to contemplate, to analyze how you want your future to be, how you want to represent yourself. If you have a presence in social media, what first impression do you give? You could be thinking of doing a makeover of some sort, makeover of a business, makeover of your resume, making over yourself, your body, your physical appearance, making over the place, of the place where you work or the place where you live, or maybe combining the two. You are surely going to find yourself in a favorable position. You are going to have the favors of somebody who has their eye on you in a law-related sense, okay? For some of you, you could be in a favorable position with a legal related circumstance, or just in general with life. Something is not going to go exactly 100% according to the plan, because for some of you, they're drawing my attention here. So yes, I understand water represents emotion. We already spoke about that. And this is you maybe drinking water or soup to heal or to recuperate, taking care of yourself to heal something in your body, but they're drawing my attention here. So some work may not quite go as predicted, could be relating to water, the faucet, something with water around your home. It could be about maybe it rains a lot. It could be also weather related, environmental related. Maybe some work, particularly constructions, renovations, fixing, repairing. Maybe they're not going to go 100% as predicted. So for some of you, that timing related issue could be in connection to how much time you thought that you were going to need to recuperate emotionally or physically, or if you are dealing with repairs around your home, constructions, remodeling, makeovers, they may be taking a little bit longer than you wanted them to be. So in some circumstances, Sagittarians, you need to be wise and be a little bit more adaptable and give yourself a little bit of an extra time. Somebody, there's another circumstance here where somebody, it could be this Queen of Cups, could be a man or a woman, who is trying to manipulate your feelings. They may be trying to manipulate you into doing something. They may be trying to manipulate you into quitting a relationship, quitting a circumstance, not accept an opportunity. So pay attention, because a circumstance or a person could be a little bit deceiving during this time or manipulative. The next card that you have is the Knight of Wands. So usually the Knight represents a younger person, youth, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. To me, it means changes are intimidating or daunting. It represents somebody whom people adore him, someone that could be bossy or a risk taker, or sometimes insensitive to others. You may not see eye to eye with this Knight of Wands. This is a person with whom you have to work very closely, either live very close with them, could be a family member who is stopping by. Maybe you're going to spend time together, going on vacation together, you may be visiting them. For one reason or another, you're going to find yourself spending time together, more time together. This could be somebody at work. Maybe now you have to work very closely or spend more time at work with this person. There is some success in the making by you feeling like you are a part of a team, collaborating with others, whether it is in the place of work, with the business that you have, or in other endeavors, or even socially. But at the same time, you are going to have the sense that not everything is done, even though you are getting things done. Somehow you're going to feel a little bit like maybe you wanted more. You are not going to be either 100% content with your emotions, with the outcome of circumstance, or you may just not pinpoint exactly why is it that you feel this way. Somebody will be traveling or coming a long way to get to you, to bring you news, to bring you an opportunity, to help in some ways in a practical way. Your efficiency and productivity are going to skyrocket. The influence that you're going to have on other people, particularly in terms of how you impress them or how impressive you can be, is going to skyrocket. Many of you are going to be a lot smarter into making a very good first impression. This could be making a very good first impression in court, in a date, in a dating site, in an event that you're going to attend. And at the same time, from time to time, you do need to consult somebody who's going to give you a little bit more of a realistic point of view. For some of you, you may end up working with an astrologer, a tarot reader, a psychic, a Reiki practitioner, an Akashic Records practitioner, with a lawyer, with maybe a plumber, maybe an IT tech. Maybe somebody who's going to help you with a website. Maybe you're going to work very closely with a teacher, an advisor. So you may end up hiring a person for their services or to consult in some matters, or maybe with a doctor, a dentist. You may hire somebody to do some work for you around the home. You may need to hire a caregiver for yourself or for somebody else in the family, like a nurse's assistant, a nanny, a private tutor, whatever needs to be done. Okay. For some of you, it's highly advised that you don't have to necessarily rely 100% on yourself. Hire people where it's necessary and imperative to hire people. Like if you need to hire a lawyer, you need to hire a lawyer. You are also going to have a great deal of luck in finding the right people. The right people are just going to show up for you, maybe to give you some advice, or as I said, maybe you're going to purchase services or products for them. For some of you, this Knight of Wands is going to want to facilitate a circumstance. This could be a child, a grandchild, somebody for whom you are responsible in some ways. This time around, maybe they are going to try to work out a conflict instead of making it worse. So you may be dealing with a circumstance that is going to be win-win for everybody, or maybe that's going to be your goal. Maybe your goal is going to be to have a circumstance that is win-win for everybody, trying to keep and maintain the balance and the harmony with everybody. September is highlighted very much for many of you as a continuation of a circumstance that originated sometime in February and March. Something will come to a conclusion. So yes, we are talking about August, but for many of you, maybe that conclusion or that ending may also happen in September. So by the end of December, you are going to find yourself reborn completely different, either emotionally, physically with your physical appearance, maybe with your health. Your health is going to be completely different, the direction of your life, the direction of your work. So somehow by the end of December, you're going to feel 100% different, like a whole new person. I'm hoping that this is making sense to you, Sagittarius. Again, you can go to the Vimeo videos if you'd like to know more. The link for that, if you are interested, is posted down here below in the show more description box. You can also join the membership program, where I do offer a lot more. The readings there are new readings, twice as long, very extended, and you have a lot more benefits. So if you are interested to join the membership group, either click in the button join next to the subscribe, or the link down here below in the show more description box. Contact me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, or visit my website, www.amalightworker.com. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will reconnect with you again in the next video. Bye.